Hi guys, welcome back, and let's continue with exploring the simple assertions provided by expect function from WebdriverIO. And in this case, I will show you two ways how you can actually get the text value from the element. So let's create one more test step, and let's go description, get element text. And basically there are two ways which you can do it. In the first scenario, you want to extract some value and save it to variable because you, for example, need to work with it later in something else. And for that, there is a getText function. So let's create a variable called text. And let's say we want to grab the text from the h1 element, still on the example website. So we grab h1 and we will call the getText function. And this function will return the text value and it will be saving it into the text variable. And later, if you need to access it, you will have it here in the variable. But in most cases, you will probably want to verify the text in expect function, which is kind of different use case. So let me show you. I'm gonna, for example, create second variable named element. And again, I'm gonna store the h1, but this time without calling getText function. I just want to access the simple h1 element. Step number 2 is to call h1 that wait for exist, because again, I want to make sure that the h1 is visible before I continue with other functions on it. Now I can finally type expect function, and here I want to verify if the h1 have some specific text, and for that I can use to have text function, and here I can specify the text. So let's go back to that website and let's inspect that h1, and you can see the text is example domain. So let's take it and let's paste it, and now the test should be passing. But you know what, let's for example change it for a while to demonstrate how does it look like when the text is different. So I'm gonna give it a space and text fail, and this way I know that this is not correct and the test should fail. So I'm gonna run the test, and I'm gonna use the flag silent to prevent the node errors. And now, as you can see, the test is failing and it's giving me a reference error. The h1 is not defined. And you probably see I have made a kind of mistake because the element is not h1, but it's name element. So let's quickly fix it. This was kind of different error, which I wanted to show you. And right now it will actually fail on the expection. So let's run it again. And now, as you can see, we failed on the expect function to have text. We expected to have example domain fail, but we received only the example domain. Again, you can see how WebdriverIO errors are perfectly clean and it will tell you exactly what went wrong. So right now, you can go and you can fix your test. And now if I run it, it will be passing. So let's run it again. And as you can see, our tests are passing. So that's it. This is how you can actually extract the text element if you need it to work with it in some more use cases. Or if you want to just assert any text on any given element on the page, you can just store it in the variable wait until it exists, and then you will expect to have text, and you will pass the expected value, and that's it. So I think that's all for the getting text, and let's move to the next video.